Friends.
We'll have more tips tonight at 6.
Over 2.2 million people are behind bars in the U.S.
More than 620,000 of those inmates are released on a yearly basis, and that's more than 600,000 potential employees joining or rejoining the workforce each year.
Renee Cooper joins us to talk about the gap between those released and those able to get a job when they're released. Good evening, Renee.
Chad, Lauren, almost half of ex-prisoners have reported no earnings in the first several years after leaving prison. A new nationwide study from the Brookings Institute says that of those who do find work, they earn less than $11,000 a year. That's well below the poverty line, even for a single-person household. I spoke with a few inmates at the Missouri River Correctional Center who are determined to hold down a job once they leave the facility, no matter how the cards are stacked against them.
It's hard for us because we get labeled by society, and it can be some levels of discrimination or race because of the simple fact that who we associate with and what we're about.
Garza has spent several of his 36 years locked up, but he's looking forward to qualifying for a work release, which should come for him in January.
Finding a job is not hard. If you want it, you'll get it. It's determination.
The consensus I got from the group of inmates here is that they expect society to judge them, but they will not let it stop them from working to improve their own lives.
I know it's hard to accept, but we're not all the same. Some of us are actually trying to make it better for ourselves and for our families.
Not only does it help pay the bills, but it also helps keep them accountable.
4,200 people are currently behind bars in North Dakota.
Governor Burgum estimated, 14,000 open jobs in our state. I mean, just within our institutions alone, we have close to 2,000 individuals. So that right there is an untapped workforce that could be utilized.
Herberhol says to remember, those being released will once again be tax-paying citizens and are valuable to our community and to our workforce. Brian Muzzy is finishing up a 20-year sentence.
It's been a long road, but it's over with now.
He told me if he's given the chance, he will prove himself on a job site.
As felons, we got to work harder than everybody else. I walk on the job site, I have a black mark on my name already, opposed to the guy that does not. So I feel I got to try to work harder than him, be a little bit more dependable than him.
He hopes employers can look at himself and other inmates as fellow humans who have made mistakes and paid their debts.
Muzzy promised me the sentence he is currently finishing up will be his first and last time in prison. I also spoke with the co-founder of AnyLeaks. It's a Mandan business that not only hires felons, but works hard to give hope to those about to leave the prison system, assuring them that they can get hired if they put their minds to it. He told me he believes we can even reduce crime by ensuring those who have their biggest mistakes behind them, they can regain their lives like anyone else. Back to you.
Renee Cooper, very interesting. Thank you.
Huff Hills ski area plans